Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today I am getting my blue fantasy on because I'm totally obsessed with this look. Today I'm going to be using some new products. I'm going to be using products that this company sent me. These are their cream stick eyeshadows, which I'm really happy about. I really love them. I actually have them kind of like a base on my eyes, and I'm also using some products that I've got in my February BoxyCharm, all the stuff. If you guys haven't watched that video, please do, but I am using most of the products from that box today, so I'm kind of just diving in, trying out some new products. So before I go ahead and show you guys this makeup tutorial, if you're new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my video. If you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, and I would love to have you guys a part of the light family that I have here on my channel. So if you guys would like to learn how I created this blue universe look, please keep on watching. Okay you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So the first product I'm going to be grabbing, it is the Luxia eyeshadow primer. I think that's how you spell their name. Luxia, yeah, their eyeshadow primer, and this is how it looks like. It does have a pinky hue in it. This is the eyeshadow primer, and it does have a pink hue to it, which is, I kind of like that because it's gonna help neutralize the lid. So let's go ahead and try it. Oh, this is actually super creamy, and let's put that on the eye and see how it's gonna look like. So it's kind of transparent-ish. I thought it would be more pigmented, but it is more transparent. Sorry, my finger is also dirty from my brow. So it does feel like an eyeshadow primer. There isn't much I can say about it, but it is quite creamy too. So let's see how that's going to settle in, especially because they sent me shadow sticks, so I'm not sure how both are gonna combine. So I'm quite excited to see the ratio, but this is how the primer looks like. I thought it was going to be more on the creamier side, a little bit more thicker as well. Kind of like the P. Louise, or kind of like a concealer wise, but it is quite sheer. And yeah, so it is kind of like slowly drying down. It is a bit creamy. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll see how it's going to blend out with their shadow sticks. Alrighty you guys, so this is what we are going to be doing today. I don't know, I was feeling blue for some reason, and the best blue that I have that I need to try is from the Ciate London eyeshadow palette, which I got in my BoxyCharm. And I do have the shadow sticks from Luxia as well that I'll be using as a base. Now I do have the primer, this one right here, on my eyelid, as you guys saw in the previous clip. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use their shadow sticks. So this is a pack of 10 shadow sticks, and if you guys could see, these are all the colors that they have. I ended up choosing the neutral one because it's the one that I use, you know, colors that I use the most. If you want, they also have another one that is more on the purplish tones, which I do have a couple of purple tone in here, but it's mainly more neutrals than purples. The first one right here, this one is in shade 130, and 130 is kind of like a brown color, which I really like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the lid area, really kind of like more on the crease. So they are quite creamy, but they do blend really nicely in. Now these also have a brush at the bottom to go ahead and blend out the cream shadow, so I'm just gonna go and blend it all out. As you guys can see, it blends super nicely into the skin. Now I'm going to be doing a full review video just on those and show you guys all of the colors and give you guys the swatches as well, but today is just going to be the makeup tutorial. It looks like that. It looks quite sheer as well, but they do act like a really good eyeshadow primer for your eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use shade 73, which is more on a whiter kind of pearly kind of tone, which I really like, and I'm going to pop that onto the inner corners, blend it with my finger. You can also use the brush that it has, and I'm also going to be popping some under the brows just to really illuminate the brow. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Ciate London eyeshadow palette. This is the Royal Edition. Now I honestly don't know if this palette is still available for you to get. If not, then I do apologize, but you can go ahead and grab an eyeshadow palette that is quite similar to this one. If not, if you have any nice royals and nice shimmers and nice brown tones, also go ahead and grab it. It doesn't also need to be blue only. You can definitely use any color that you want. First color I'm grabbing from this palette is this one right here, and this one is called Royal Family. And this color is gonna go on the outer corners of my crease, and as you guys can see, like, it really pops with the cream shadow sticks that we used before, and it just makes it very nice and very pigmented, which I kind of really like. So I'm just gonna grab this eyeshadow and place it on the outer corners and just really blend it and fade it into the crease area. It doesn't really need to look so perfect at the beginning because we are going to be layering other colors on top of it, but just make sure that you have the placement where it's supposed to be. So nothing at the beginning actually looks nice until you kind of play around with it, and it kind of all comes together after. And I'm also going to grab Royal Family, and I'm also going to be dragging it on the lower lash line. As you guys all know, I love doing this. I feel like it just makes my eye look bigger. Trust me, try it and you will definitely see a difference. So this is kind of like my way to cheat the bigger eye illusion. So you heard it here first. I'm just gonna keep blending this color out to the way I like it, and then I can go ahead and move forward with the second color. And I'm also going to be dragging Royal Family all over the lower lash line just to kind of have a nice blend when the blue kicks in. Next color I'm grabbing is this one right here, and this is called King. Now this is a darker brown, and I'm going to be placing it on the outer corners of my eye, kind of also blending it with the lower lash line as well. So I'm just going to place that in there, and I'm going to slowly blend it out. Now this is a super pigmented color, so just keep that in mind if you do have this palette. And if you have anything similar like that, just be careful because these kind of colors, it depends the brand of course, they could be a bit pigmented. So this is just going to go on the outer corners like this and blend it out. The trick with this look is to always have a nice blended effect because it just looks nicer when it's blended, or else it's gonna look like raccoon eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two colors. So we have Castle and Corgi. Dipping my brush, again using always the same brush, dipping the brush into both colors, and I'm going to be blending out the rough and harsh edges just to kind of have it more seamless and kind of making the eyeshadows or the colors blend into each other smoothly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this dark blue color, and this is called Jubilee, and I'm grabbing it with a small eyeshadow brush. Now this one here is from MAC. This is the 221 brush, which is my favorite, and I'm grabbing Jubilee, and I'm going to be packing Jubilee on the outer corners of the lid only, and this is quite pigmented as well. So I'm just gonna pack it, and then also drag it on the lower lash line just to have the whole thing blend into each other. Don't keep the first brush so far, keep it next to you because you'll be also using it to help blend the dark navy into the browns as well, because you do have a little bit of pigment left on the old brush to help you blend everything together. And I'm just going to drag it a bit upwards when it comes to the outer corners, just a tiny bit. I'm going to take Castle and Corgi, and I'm also going to be blending these two colors into everything. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I am using P. Louise for this, as you guys all know. I love a cut crease moment, so of course we're doing one today. Using my Morphe and Ariel collection, this brush here, it is the A19, And I love this to go ahead and cut my crease because it has the perfect shape. And I'm gonna go crazy with this. So my cut crease is gonna be high, like till here almost. I'm gonna make it quite wide when it comes to this area, and I'm going over the cream shadow that I put, but you kind of still see it peeking through ish. And I'm just gonna take that and I'm going to be filling this whole area with the P. Louise. So when it comes to the outer corners, don't mind it. We're gonna take a little bit of that navy eyeshadow again and we're going to enhance it more. So before the P. Louise starts to dry out, I'm gonna take the 221 brush, taking Jubilee again, and I'm going to be packing Jubilee into the P. Louise. And I really like doing this because it just really blends into together super nicely. And I'm just going to be packing it, keeping a light hand, just keep that in mind. Now I'm gonna dive into the shimmers, the fun part, and I'm gonna be grabbing this blue right here. This one here is called Royal Blue. And I'm also grabbing another Morphe and Ariel brush, and this one here, it is the A29. And I'm gonna be packing this and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corners, blending it with Jubilee. Gonna bring it a bit to the middle, even though we're putting another color there. But I just want to kind of see that blue when your eyes is closed, so you kind of see it. I'm gonna take the 221 brush with the Jubilee. I'm not adding more Jubilee on it, I'm just taking whatever is left on the brush and I'm just going to be blending it together. Just grabbing a little bit more of Royal Blue and packing a bit more. The small little brush and blending it together so it kind of looks like they're blended into each other, and that's what we want. I mix the brushes, it's fine. I'm gonna grab the 239 brush from MAC. I'm gonna grab this side because I kind of mixed up the brushes. It is totally okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab this silver color. So it looks like this. It's kind of like a silver color. I don't know how to spell it, but I will leave the name of it in the description. So I'm just gonna grab this silver. I'm going to be packing it in the middle of the eye. And this silver is literally gold. It's like such a beautiful color. Don't keep the other brush too far. I'm gonna grab Royal Blue and I'm going to be packing it with Royal Blue. So kind of blending them both together. I have to say that the formula of this eyeshadow palette is so nice because they blend so nice together. So I'm just gonna grab and I'm merging both colors together like this, so it's gonna look somewhat nice and blended together. Now I'm taking this color right here and this is called Diamonds, and Diamonds is going to go, you guys guessed it, in the inner corners, of course. And I have to say I'm totally obsessed with this shade. It is so pretty and so gorgeous. I'm also going to be dragging it on the tear duct area and blending it. So all of that together, it gives you this gorgeous effect. I can't deal, it is so pretty. I'm gonna take Royal Blue and I'm going to be packing Royal Blue on the lower lash line, which is that shimmery blue, the first shimmery blue that we added right here. And that's gonna go all over the lower lash line and blending it, blending it, blending it. Taking this eyeshadow brush, there's nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend out the Royal Blue. Taking the first brush, I'm gonna be taking Castle, and I'm just going to blend that under it to look like it's nice and blended together. Now I do notice a little bit of fallout on my face, but that is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep it all off with a big brush, and there you go. all done. Taking Castle, and I'm just gonna blend this outer part, and you can go back into Royal Family, which is the first brown shade, and place it and blend it out. Taking this color right here, this is called Palace, and with a bigger, fluffier brush, and I'm going to lightly start blending the harsh lines away. This is kind of like a skin tone color for me, so it helps to blend all of that together, and it just looks nice and seamless. Now for the waterline, I'm going to be using my Stila Stay All Day Artistic Graphic Liner, and this is in Gitterbug, and I'm just gonna twist it a little bit, and I'm gonna pop that on the waterline. This is also nice and shimmery, and it's blue, so it fits super nicely with this look. I'm gonna go ahead and create a liner on the upper lash line. I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution. This is the Marilyn Monroe liquid liner, and I'm just going to create a little line. I'm gonna make it quite thick a little bit so it can show. And I'm gonna bring it all the way down. So before it dries on the outer corner, I'm gonna take Jubilee with the small 221 brush, and I'm going to be packing it into the liner, so it kind of looks like it's all blended into each other. So you won't have that trace of the cut line of the liner. With the eyeshadow, it just kind of helps blend that out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara. The mascara I'm using, this is from Murrette Beauty, which is one of my favorite mascara right now. I'm definitely buying this mascara in a bigger version. If you guys haven't tried it, please do. I'm just totally obsessed with it. It gives you the perfect length and volume. I did not expect it to be this good. Before I go ahead and forget, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of glitter, and I'm using this palette. This is from Friends, from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Phoebe palette, and I'm gonna be taking this silver glitter. This is called Science Boy, and I'm taking a little bit of that on my finger, and I'm going to be patting it right on top of the shimmers. There's where the gray is and the blue is. So I'm just adding a tiny bit of that because why not? I do have a little bit of glitter on the liner. It's fine. Just grab your liner again and go over it, and then the glitters will no longer show. Camouflage. For lashes, I'm literally using the Ioni one. These are from Dollar Tree, believe it or not, and the style of this is wispy dramatic. They are pretty full, they're pretty dramatic, and they're pretty wispy, just the way I like it. Let me go ahead and pop these on and put on the rhinestones. The rhinestones I'm using are from Amazon, and yeah, so I'm gonna be putting one here, one here, one here, and one in the inner corner as well. I'll do that and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, eyes are on, and I'm totally obsessed with it. It kind of reminds me of like universe vibes with the shimmer and the glitter and all of that. I just love it so much. I might be popping blue contact lenses, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I also forgot to show you guys the blue mascara that I use. I'm not sure if NYX still has these, to be honest. Most probably not. These are the colored mascara from NYX, and this one here, it is called Blue, and I just added that on the lower lash line. Not sure if it's seamless because there's a lot of blue going on, but it does give a nice little effect. I'm just gonna pop a little bit more just to bring it out, because why not? Before we go ahead and contour, I'm just gonna run my powder. As you guys could see, this is very sad, but this is my favorite Lancome powder, and I'm just gonna run it over just a little bit under the eye because I did have some fallout, and your girl needs to clean that up. So this powder does exactly that, so I'm just gonna run it through. For contouring, I love using my Too Faced bronzer. This is the Soleil bronzer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and chisel out my face with this because I am obsessed with this bronzer. I've been using it non-stop. It's been my go-to. For blush, before while I was kind of like getting ready and putting all my foundation on and everything, I went ahead and I used the new Charlotte Tilbury the Matte Beauty Blush Wand, and I used the Dream Pop. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you will see me using this. So if you guys want to see how I use this, check out my TikTok and you will see it on there. But I did apply it a little bit at the bottom, so it kind of still peeks through a little bit, but I'm still gonna go ahead and put some blush on. I'm going to be grabbing my Secret Garden palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this one right here, which is my favorite one. Again, I will leave everything you need to know about this blush palette in the description box down below. This is a blush palette that I received from BoxyCharm in my February box, and your girl has been using this blush since then. I've been obsessed with it. I'm gonna pop a little bit on my nose as well because I love a nice blushed moment. I have a new highlight powder. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in Pillow Talk, and this is their new Glow Guide face highlighter, and their packaging is always A1 for me. I'm totally obsessed. So this is how the packaging looks like. This is how the color looks like. I mean, vibes on vibes. This is super, super pretty. I'm gonna take that and I'm going to be popping that on my face. Okay. What? Okay, this is like so beautiful. Your girl is shocked right now. Okay, I need to film a little clip on TikTok. Give me 1 second. Okay, the beauty marks are on, the highlight is on, and the face is almost complete. I just need to do my lips. I honestly don't know what I want to do. I think I'm gonna use this because you guys haven't seen it yet. This is also from the February BoxyCharm box, and this is from Ace Beauty in Manifest. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in my lip with Hover Lip Liner from MAC. You guys all know I've been using it non-stop, and I'm almost done with it, which sad, heartbreaking. So let's go ahead and put these two together. I want to add a gloss. I'm going to be using the Michaela and Glam Lit. This one here, it is the white one. There's no name to it. Let's go ahead and use that. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Okay, I like that. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. Let's go ahead and set. I'm going to be using the Luxia setting spray. I don't know if that's how you spell the name. I'm really sorry if I butchered it. This is the makeup setting spray, and there is kind of like a ball inside, so let's shake it. And let's go ahead and spray. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, okay. It's kind of like fragrance free, but I really like the mist that it has. And yeah, I kind of got it everywhere, and I have to say I really like this. The smell of it is super light. I really, really like this. So we'll see how that's gonna settle everything in. Let me go ahead and change my top, fix up my hair, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely love it. And yes, I did pop on contact lenses. These are from TTDI, which I did a review for them. And these are the Polar Light Gray. I will leave them in the description box down below. Also, you can use my code LBBY for 15% off their contact lenses. I'm totally obsessed with them. All the products I used on my face today is going to be linked in the description box down below as well. Make sure to check it out if you're curious about certain products that I used on my face. Let's go ahead and film some TikToks. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, please do. I'm totally obsessed with this application, especially all the makeup transformation. Your girl is living for those. I will leave it in the description box down below if you want to follow me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.